Well, coming off their first win over an MLS team in the U.S. Open Cup, the Birmingham Legion continue their Cinderella story. They face off against Inter Miami in the quarterfinals tomorrow. And right now, we bring in a member of the Legion, Juan Agudelo. Juan, great to see you. Thanks for taking the time to join us.
Oh, thank you for having me. Good morning. Good to be on this show.
Juan, you kind of have a special connection to this competition. You've played in it for 3 different teams, and I read that you made your MLS debut in a U.S. Open Cup match when you played for the Red Bulls, and somehow put on the wrong cleats for that match. Is that correct?
Yeah, the wrong size cleats. That's another story. But, yeah, it's been a good tournament to me. It's my first professional game. I think it was against the Philly Union, and I've performed well in this tournament. I don't know why God's with me with this, but it's been going well, and in a final I've scored a brace. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what we can do this year, you know.
Were the cleats too big or too small?
The cleats were a little big, a half size big, and I'm like, what's going on? Nah, it must be nerves. And then I just try to play it on.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah.
This was in your debut you put on the wrong size cleats, or just to get the story straight?
Nah, so I ordered the cleats, and there's 2 of the same, and they're brand new. I like them sparkling white, and they were right next to each other. And then I just put on the one that was just a half size too big, just in case they were too small. And then all of a sudden I'm on the field, and as soon as the game finished, I'm like, I didn't play well, by the way.
You're wearing swim flippers out there.
I was like, what happened? What's wrong? And then at the end of the game, I'm like, oh, great, figures. But nah, it was a good learning experience.
How good did it feel to play against a former club and get the win?
Yeah, no, it felt good. It was a tough game, and yeah, no, it felt good. It felt good.
I wish Charlie was here because he's a New England guy.
I know.
So that would have been fun.
I know. Well, you've got 3 goals and assists in your 4 U.S. Open Cup matches. What's been? I mean, you said like this is a tournament that for whatever reason just has been good to you. What's been the secret sauce for you in the U.S. Open Cup?
I don't know. I just feel like I like these tournament setups, win or go home type of situations. A sort of streaky player also seems to be the streaky teams that I'm with. And with this tournament, if you just win a couple games, 4 or 5 in a row, you could get a trophy. So it's pretty exciting. And sometimes you have to win 32 games to win a trophy. This one, you don't have to win that many games. So it's good.
Juan, what are the challenges of playing in USL? You've played in MLS for so long. Have you gone up against something that you didn't expect, for example, in USL?
Yeah, there's some challenges off the field. The budget isn't as high as the MLS. There's no private flights, but it's humbling, and it's also really good at building chemistry on the team. I mean, there's no prima donnas or anything. Everyone works. We clean up the locker room after together. It's not just the staff. We carry the bags together. We hang out in layovers in the gates, and you know, we play some games at the airports. So it's like a lot of team building, and it brings you a lot closer to your teammates. So there's no cliques. There's nothing like that. And I think it's helped these teams get far in this tournament, I guess.
You got to have status with some airline. No, you don't get bumped up?
I do not get bumped up, but yeah, we're saving those miles, man. I mean, these connecting flights, the private airlines on MLS teams, I don't know if they get miles anymore, but I know I'm flying for free on vacation off season, you know?
Let's go, right? Taking the family. Actually, I want to take it back to steal a line from Nico. When you did start in MLS, you played with a coworker of ours in Thierry Henry. What's the wildest or the coolest Thierry Henry story that you have?
Wildest.
That you could say on a morning show.
The smile that's spread across his face.
No swearing.
Nah, I think, I don't know. Interviews, you just have to be yourself and not so political. So let's get it. Yeah, no, there was one training session. Some guys come in a little frustrated, and I don't know, so he was going through something, and possession game started, and coach threw the ball up in the air just to get things going, 50-50 ball, jump ball, and I'm going up for it, and all of a sudden I feel literally 8 studs like on my back, and I'm like, this is weird because the ball's in the air and this isn't even close to, to the ball. And boom, and then I turn around and I'm like, oh, like what was that? It must have been an accident or something. And it was Thierry Henry with a face of just a beast, and I couldn't say anything. What was I, 18, 19 years old? What was I going to say to this guy? And it was a good learning lesson because it was sort of a situation where you can't say anything, but you also realize like this is where dogs eat. You know what I mean? Like you have to sort of fight, eat some stuff sometimes, and keep grinding and grinding. And I mean, if guys take training that serious, that have been at the top level, I need to just start doing something. Not taking people to the hospital and things like that, but it's sort of borderline dog eat dog out there. And it kind of pushed me a little bit because I was like, whoa, this is strange. This must happen in Arsenal or what? And, what's going on? I called Turner and I was like, yo, I'm just checking in. Have you ever seen anything?
Yeah. Yo, Matt, you booting someone's back out there? That's how they do it at Arsenal.
So, Juan,
Yeah,
you could say that meeting and getting to play with one of your childhood heroes left a lasting impression in more way than one.
Yeah, for sure. He was my locker room buddy, and he would just look at me and be like, hey, like, what's going on? Pick up your stuff. And I was like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was like, you're Thierry Henry, like, you're my neighbor. Like, do you want me to clean your locker? Like, what's up? He was the man. I used to watch videos of him all the time, and then he just shows up in the locker room and shakes my hand and is my neighbor in the locker. It was actually surreal.
Juan, so he's our coworker at CBS. I am so glad he's not that intense when
Studs
the
up
camera's
on
off.
camera.
No, I'm glad we don't share a locker room with him. I'm putting on my suit. He throws a boot in my bag.
We don't know. Juan, we've got some footage of, I know Thierry Henry is one hero of yours, but there's an amazing video of you exchanging jerseys with Neymar. I believe we have this footage.
Yeah.
What?
This looks like this was at
What
Red Bull
was
Arena.
this
If I remember,
like?
there was a friendly, right?
Yeah, it was a friendly. Red Bull Arena is actually an also surreal moment for me, because we've played together in the under 17 Nike friendlies. I was like, hey, I played with you. Like, do you mind if I get your jersey? And he was like, I know he didn't remember me, but obviously I remembered him. And then I was like, in Spanish, can I get your jersey? And yeah, I mean, I've put that jersey on ice. I don't know what I'll get for it in the future, but
Yeah, where is it right now? Do you have it framed? Do you have it in a safe? Where is it?
it's safely with the abuelita, so we have it safe.
Then it's going nowhere.
Yeah, it's going nowhere, exactly.
Did you wash it? Do you wash the kits that you exchange with players?
Actually, my mother washed it, and I was a little upset. I said, you can't. These are things you can't wash.
Watching a game worn of Neymar. Whew.
Juan, talk to me about the hype in Birmingham. It's a football city, but what about the other football? How much are people hyped for you guys?
Yeah, it's actually, this tournament has definitely brought new eyes to soccer here, and you could see the stadium filling up as further and further that we go in this tournament. So hopefully we could pick up this win Wednesday to even get more fans. The stadium was actually rocking when we played Charlotte, and I'm really excited to see how many can come out on Wednesday, because it definitely boosted us. I mean, guys on my team were just flying around. And it was good to see. But the whole city, I mean, it's going to be tough to beat out these football crazy fans, because you guys know how it is. Alabama is a football city. But we're trying to change it over as much as we can. I mean, it might take time, but soccer's coming for sure.
Oh, you're doing a good job. Well, Nico might be an Inter Miami fan, but we had Jay Heaps on a couple of weeks ago and said he was sending us all.
Oh, they're
Birmingham
here. They're
Legion.
here.
They're here?
Yeah,
Oh, they came yesterday.
Charlie brought them yesterday. They're here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're all Birmingham Legion fans, and we're going to be cheering for you guys tomorrow against Inter Miami. Thank you so much for taking the time, Juan. Great to see you.
Guys, thank you for having me. I love what you guys do. And yeah, I really hope you guys are rooting for us, because
Cup set, baby. We love a cup
Let's
set.
go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Take out Miami. Let's go.
Hold on, I'm from Miami, so I can't be that.
Don't
Oh,
listen
come
to
on,
him,
Nico.
Juan.
Boo.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Juan.
All right, thank you guys.